What is going on, guys? It's the official Magpie Gaming, back with episode 13 of the Sheffield United Career Mode series. And today, once again, we'll have a squad update, which we now have every episode. And as you can see, once again, more continuity in the team. Although Salmon has been brought back this time, just to give him another run in the team, really, because he hasn't played for ages. Sharp, meanwhile, is not really in my plans at the moment, and I may sell him in January, but that aside, difficulty is going down professional now, as I explained in the last episode. But anyway, enough of that introduction stuff. Time to actually get on to the action. And this will be a relatively tricky away game against Southend, who aren't high in the table, but it's an away game, so it's always going to be difficult. But hopefully we can get our first win on the lower difficulty back again.
Last time out they were at home. Actually, it is the best defensive record in the
division. They had the first chance here, although there's really nothing more than a half chance with this long shot, but it should have been on target at the very least.
And it's Western.
And Salmon picks up the first yellow card of the game here, showing a bit of unnecessary aggression there. And that's something we don't want to see.
With some danger.
Musa here gets the ball in, but it wasn't quite good enough to cause too many problems. The keeper did have to push it out though. Then Baxter was nearly played through here, but the ball comes back out to Campbell Rice, who crossed in Baxter, but he didn't get it. The keeper benched that one out.
And it's Wilson trying to switch.
And then right at the end, our best chance of the game came through Doan, who didn't quite score that one. Very unlucky though. And that was how it ended, frustratingly 0-0, which will not do us any good whatsoever, because in fact I already know Bradford won and Wigan won too, so it's all in all not a great result, and we do really need to start winning, and there is no excuses now. It has to be in the next game against Bradford, huge game, and we have to win. So this is it. This is the sort of game where if we're not winning it, we're going to have to settle for playoffs, and that simply is not good enough. We have to get automatic promotion, and to get that, we're going to need to win this one.
Well, it's 4-4-2.
So we attacked them from the first whistle, and right from kick-off here on our first attacking move, caused them problems. They keep having to push that one out. And it wasn't much longer before we did score. Doan here pounces on a defensive mistake and fires his head 1-0. The early goal that we so desperately needed to give us the advantage. And capitalising on a poor mistake for them, they were obviously nervous going into the game. But we showed no signs of nerves, and Doan certainly didn't, finishing that one superbly.
It's Sheffield United.
And we tried to pile the pressure on and get a second. Doan here crossing, but sort of half-hearted clearance for a corner there in the end. And then from this corner, totally unrelated to the last one, Basham heads it, not quite on target. But then here, we literally stood off Luke James, did not bother tackling at all, appalling defending, and we perhaps deservedly conceded there. Literally just stood there and said, go on then, have a shot. And he did, and found the net. We were punished. But we did make an effort to go back in for a half time. Doan, with his header here, almost catching the keeper out at his near post. Here, Reed totally fools the defender and finishes it emphatically into the bottom corner. I say emphatically, but that's actually a really bad word to use for it, but I always say accurately then. That'll be a lot better. But the point being, two defensive mistakes, capitalised on them twice. That is how we want to do it. We certainly took advantage of the opportunities, and here they could have scored, but they didn't. And then Reed goes through, a bit of questions as to whether that one was going in, but then it was, as it happens. We get that bit of luck that we have not had recently. The luck that we are not going to get promoted without. Reed, a superb finish there. I mean, in the end, he knew exactly what he was doing. No matter what anyone says, he knew what he was doing, and that is a real striker's finish, showing just why we brought him in over summer.
3-1 the scoreline.
And the 3 goals that we scored were enough to wipe out Bradford in this game. Despite their position above us in the table, we showed that we are as good, if not far better than them, and should surely be able to catch them if we keep consistent performance levels high. If so, we will get promoted and we will catch them. But for now, the table stands at 5 points behind both Wigan and Bradford. That could easily change. Our form is starting to pick up now, it seems, and if so, we can get promoted automatically. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace out.